To everybody that's here on this Friday afternoon, getting your weekend started off the right way with a live stream from yours truly. And we are here. Make sure that you like the stream if you haven't. Again, share it. I'm going to keep saying it. Shout out to the moderators, the chat elite, the members of the channel who joined the channel. Shout out to y'all. And everybody else too. Everybody else that contributes to the platform as well. I have a topic that was that is being inspired by a video that I posted earlier today. Well, not that earlier, but less than maybe 2 hours ago. I posted a video about this woman that you're seeing here. She is the baby's mother of Future, right? And how she got checked by R&B singer Summer Walker. Now, Summer Walker is getting a lot of hate from other disgruntled black women who make bad choices in men, and then they expect the world to feel sorry for them. Well, I don't. If you lay up and have multiple kids by multiple men, that's a you problem. You can talk about how they're deadbeats all you want to. But if you're laying up with these guys and they have not committed to you, they're not marrying you, they're not with you long term, that is a you problem. And when it comes to Eliza Reign, she's in a situation that could have been prevented if she would have told Future it's either protected or ain't nothing going down. She chose for him not to sleep with her unprotected, for him to sleep with her unprotected, and here we are. She's complaining that he's not in the child's life, he won't pay support. What did you think was going to happen? It's not like he's a first-time father. You see, women put themselves in these positions and they expect people to feel sorry for them and to believe them and to hate the man. Well, you have access to your body. You gave your body to a guy that was sleeping with you out of the public eye, so to speak. And we're going to get into it. Let's see who's here. Lena M was good. NC Worker, Corey, Chris, True ATL and Abby, Amani. Mick, Vic, Aboa, Q, Kenny, Timothy, Brian, Jessica Lee, what's up? Appreciate it. Chigozi, Gerald, ACH, Zoman, Gerard, Gerald, Ricky E245, Jen or Janae, Mellow Bird. Let's see. Hattie, Steven, what's up? Kevin, Brianna says dislike squad. Well, at least you're here. The views matter regardless. Wait a minute. Why are y'all calling in now? Don't call in now. I haven't even gotten to the topic yet. Don't call in now. What's good, Daisy? Marvelous. Beard, what's up? Black Cast. Well, that's cool. I told y'all yesterday that I'm planning on doing some morning live streams. And I am going to do that. It's just about how I was going to go about it. Because I was thinking about maybe doing it on the Basic Social Politics channel. Or doing it on my Twitch channel. And shout out to the people that follow me on Twitch. I haven't streamed on Twitch in almost 2.5 years. Okay, shout out to Real Nice. Jay, you don't have to support us. Oh my God.
Jay, you don't have to support the LGBT community, but what's the point in being disrespectful? Why are stupid black women worried about men that they don't want?
Real Night, to be honest with you, bro, people can live their life the way that they want to. And what's funny, there are people who are actually in that community that pretend they're not, and they will attack the alphabet community when they are a part of it, trying to hide it, mask it. But other than that, I mean, you know, people are going to feel a certain type of way. It ain't for me to judge, you know. I was not arguing. I had this, I guess this person is part of that community. They want to argue with me on Instagram. Because I call them the alphabet community. I call I call some of them transformers. That's what they are. They transform from one gender to the next. So you're transformers. Was good, CP. Captain Marvel, like the stream, people. Be friends. What's up? Now, this same woman that you're viewing, Eliza Rain, right? She took an L in court. Reportedly, she was asking for $53,000. She ended up only getting $3,200. That's why she was so triggered. If you see my video, you will see that she was triggered by that. And she's going off on Summer Walker. Black women need to stick together. Black women need to have a code. Y'all know there are black women who will literally defend other black women, even if they know that woman is guilty. She's lying. But it's all about staying on girl code. And they are attacking Summer Walker because she's not staying on girl code. She turned off her comments. Who turned off her comment? Did Summer Walker turn off her comments, or did Eliza Rain turn off her comments? I even seen DJ Academic saying that, you know, she has to be on some rocks to be wanting $53,000 a month. Dr. Dre's wife or ex-wife, she wants $2 million a month. These women are nuts, man. These women are nuts. You're not getting no $2 million a month. Are you crazy? What are you gonna do with $2 million a month? Or Eliza Rain turn off her comments? Because Eliza Rain is very insecure. I mean, when you have to get all that work done, you feel insecure already, probably about your complexion. I'm just being real. I think she feels insecure about her complexion. She's gotten her body done. And she can't handle criticism. But I just want to know, what are these women doing to where they have to go and ask for astronomical amounts of support? They have made it so easy for women to succeed with affirmative action, hiring quotas. I did a video, and the video's on my Basic Social Politics channel. There was a black woman who said that a white man told her that he would rather hire black women because black women were more loyal to him. I'm telling you, man. And also, look at all the supervisors at your jobs. They're all mostly either black women or white women.
Having a ton of baby mamas only lead to this path.
Appreciate that, AJ Taylor. Yeah, it leads to a path of being disgruntled, being angry. What's good, Nick? Now, I want a lot of you young ladies who are done graduated high school, you're in your late teens, your early 20s, you're starting off life. Do not follow behind these heifers. Don't do it. There's nothing wrong with going and getting your education, maybe even starting a business. You don't have to get an OnlyFans. You don't have to become a scripper. You don't have to chase out the athletes in order to live the lifestyle that you live. They have made it so easy for women to succeed out here. Us as men, we got to work our ass off. We do. Nobody ain't going to help us do shit. We have to be creative. We have to find something that works for us. Ain't nobody helping us. What's good, Leia? What's good, Kiki? Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Miles was good. So I don't understand females like this thinking that if they get a baby by a Future, everything is going to be straight. Everything going to be good. He going to do for me what he doing for his other baby mothers. You don't know what type of situation they got. You think because it looks publicly that he's doing this, you think he's going to do that for you? You don't. He may not feel the same way about you. Future could have legitimately been surprised that he got her pregnant. You know, did he leave, a condom laying around that she may have gotten on hold to? You just never know. You just never know. Okay, Pat D, what's up? What's good, Bino? Like the stream. Because he does seem to not have an issue with his other baby mothers except for Sierra. Now, I'm not defending Future. I think he's where he is because of his own decisions. But if you are a woman and you have no kids, if you are a woman and according to her, you've been doing good financially before you got pregnant, why put yourself in that situation? This is why a lot of younger women need to look at what's going on and not following the path of these women, because all you're going to do is end up in disappointment. You're going to end up with a child that you realize that you really did not want. So, hold on a second. I want people to understand this. I'm all about accountability. I'm all about people being accountable for their actions. I have made several videos about Future. I have spoken about why he has these issues, why it seems like he's constantly having problems with women. He's getting them pregnant. He's not staying with the women. He's messing around with the women. The only woman that he's dealt with recently he hasn't gotten pregnant is Lori Harvey. Lori Harvey is the prime example of a female who doesn't want to have his kid. And she's probably taking every precaution to make sure she doesn't. But how come these other women, there was one other woman who claimed to be a baby's mother, but she ended up fading out of the situation. But how come she's taking precautions, but these other women are not? You know what type of guy he is. And I've spoken about it in several videos about you have, as a woman, you have access to your body. And when you allow a man inside you, you need to make sure that either this guy is somebody that's long term, so you good with having an unprotected relationship with this person, you understand this guy, this, that, third. Or it could be a situation of you protect yourself by making him wear something. But obviously, because he's a rapper, he's a rich rapper, you have women who want a come up off of Future. They don't care he got 5 or 6 baby mothers. They willing to be the 7th or the 8th or the 9th or the 10th. They just want they want to be taken care of. They don't want to work for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Social media, and I noticed this. I noticed there's a lot of female entrepreneurs. The one thing most of them have in common is a lot of them are getting their money from men, whether it be through OnlyFans, whether it be from the quote unquote modeling, quote unquote. Some of these women got Patreons where they show, themselves. Their money coming from men, but they're entrepreneurs, they're business women. They have all these degrees, but at the end of the day, who's funding your lifestyle? You had the actress Bella Thorne going on OnlyFans, getting close to 2 million, right? But you would swear because of her social media following that she's making all this money from other things, right? Maybe she is, but why getting OnlyFans? And I truly believe nowadays there are women who are resigned to the fact that they would rather have a man take care of them, even though they will say they want equality, they want equal pay, they want the same opportunities as men, but do they want to put the work in? Because to be great, you got to put work in. That's why you don't see a lot of female directors who are successful in Hollywood. It ain't because they're not getting opportunities, because they're not as good as their male counterparts. They're not making classic films. You do have talented women who are screenwriters, some directors, but it's not to the point to where they're just not given an opportunity. It's just that they just aren't as talented. They don't have the same vision. The audience that they're going for, like, you look at the comic book industry, right? You look at the comic book film, not the comic book industry, the comic book films, right? And they're talking about, well, we need female directors in the MCU. We need female directors directing, these DC comic book movies, right? But have you thought to yourself, most of the audience is going to be male, right? So you cannot be pushing this feminist agenda with these women and thinking that the mostly male audience is going to then care, because they're not. Especially if you're putting a mediocre product out there. There's not a lot of Patty Jenkins out there that can put together a very good film that can become a fan favorite, that people want to see more from her. But what I'm getting next, I know I'm kind of off subject. You have women who have a lot of opportunities in the world, and they squander it. All the work that's being put in by these feminists and these social justice warriors to push women to the forefront to have more opportunities is being squandered by other women who want to live off of men. So what I'm saying is this: we as men, we definitely have to work our ass off. Nobody's gonna fund our lifestyle unless we get a rich sugar mama, okay? Or unless we get a bunch of thirsty women who are willing to give us money, things that this, that, and the third. But I just think there are women like this who got to the point to where they feel like the only thing they have to offer is their bodies. That's it. That's all they feel like they have to contribute to society.
Thank the ancestors that Ava DuVernay overrated turned down Black Panther.
Appreciate that, bad hombre. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. That would have been a disaster. And you know what's crazy? Kevin Feige would have went in there and cleaned up her mess. He would have had to. But yeah, man, appreciate it. But yeah, the world is tired of these greedy single mothers. They're tired of them. This is why Eliza Reign, basically, if you look at it, lost her case. This is why Dr. Dre's, he's not with his wife. His wife ain't exactly a single mother, but this would go into the category of greedy ex-wives as well. They're just tired of these women, man. Even other women are tired. Summer Walker, she's a singer. She has nothing to gain for calling this woman out, unless maybe she is getting it in with Future. Who knows? maybe she, you know, getting with Future. You know, you just never know. But the fact that there are other women willing to call this out at a larger and larger rate just shows y'all that the world is tired of these toxic, greedy single mothers who go out here and they have kids with these guys on purpose. And then when they don't get what they want to claim that, you know, people are not believing them, that their victimhood status is not being obtained, that if she was white, it'd be different. No, they having their own issues in the Caucasian community as well. Have you looked at the content that Caucasian males are making on social media, especially YouTube? They're having the same problems as we are, probably even worse. Okay, it's a power struggle going on there. But I think in the melanated community, a large portion of us have accepted this matriarchal mindset, putting women on a pedestal, believe all women. We gonna vote for a alleged melanated woman who's been locking up black males for years. You know, we just in different. We in a very different time, man. But that's why I'm all for having my own mindset. I'm all for thinking for myself. You know, I'm all for that. I see the world differently than some people. Future has another baby on the way. That wouldn't surprise me, Lena, that he has another baby on the way. That would not surprise me. This guy, he doesn't care. See, this is what happens when you have too much money. You think that you can just fight it in court. Let me tell you something. Lawyers cost money. And I'm sure that he can afford lawyers. But at some point, you're going to get tired of having to cut your lawyer's checks to fight cases. Now, he's winning when it comes to Eliza Rain because she's not getting much of what she thought she was going to get. You know, this chick probably spends $3,200 shopping every month. That's just on shopping. We ain't talking about bills. We talking about shopping. So I'm pretty sure she's punching walls and throwing tantrums. But I'm telling you, that's the thing. When you can afford lawyers, you can fight those cases for as long as possible. But how many cases is this guy going to fight before he realizes, you know what, I don't need to be running up in these chicks raw? So that's the accountability definitely Future needs to have. Because just as much as the world is tired of these greedy single mothers, they're tired of these breeders too. These guys out here breeding with different women. Make sure y'all like the stream. Like the stream, people. I would get tired of having to pay lawyers to go fight these cases with these women or paying off these women. Now, again, he is winning this with Eliza Rain. At some point, she may just take a payout. Who knows? Who knows? But again, man, I've talked about Future in a bunch of videos. I've talked about Future. We're on Eliza Rain now. We're on the fact that there are women calling her out. Women who are celebrities, quote unquote. They're celebrities and they're calling her out, which because they're looking at, you want $53,000 a month for what? For one child? Trying to squeeze every dime you can out of this situation. And the world is tired of it. This is why you're going to see less and less of these women winning cases, trying to get more money out of these guys. I remember I did a video a while back about Blake Griffin's ex wanting, what, $200,000 a month? Because she was hurt because he left her for Kendall Jenner? Because she said because the basis of her argument was that he was going to marry her, and because of that, and she's left with the kids, she's not getting the same lifestyle she thought she was going to get from Blake Griffin. It's good, Absalom. Make sure y'all like the stream. And I'm telling you right now, if you are a woman and you work, you've gone to school, you've put the work in, you've put the time in, and you see these women or these females who are laying up and getting kids by these guys, and they're going to court saying you should fund my lifestyle just cause, you should be offended by this. Because yes, this is going to make a lot of women, including a lot of women who are single mothers right now, it's going to make y'all look bad. Because she's basically saying that if you are a single black mother, you should side with her. But the world is seeing through this, and they're saying, you know what, we're not siding with you because you were with a guy who ain't shit and you had his kid. That doesn't mean that you're entitled to his money. You should have made better choices. It didn't work out. Now it's time for you to rebuild your life and move on. It's good, Kayla. You need to start a business, get a job, go back to school. Do what other women are doing. Women who are taking advantage of the opportunities that have been given to them by society. Instead of opening, because I can see it right now, her opening an OnlyFans. She might already have one. I'm not sure. Because that's the hustle. If she can't get money from the baby's father, she's going to go right and get it from you thirsty males who got about 20 accounts on OnlyFans. Some of you are trying to get your money back from the Bella Thorne situation, which I don't think you should get a dime back of. I don't think those guys should be refunded at all. Okay? No refund for you guys. You know what, Lena? I talked about that in my previous live stream about women tricking money on men. They do. Women be, let me tell you, I know this, some people may not like this, but I believe there are women tricking money off on men just as much as men are tricking money off on women. Just look at the black community. Look how many women are taking care of grown men. Grown men who could take care of themselves. They're able-bodied, but they know that those women are desperate. They're lonely, and they're willing to be spoiled by these women. They're willing to be spoiled by these women. I tell you, man, it's crazy times, man. Like the stream, people. Yes, indeed, these are crazy times. But yeah, some of these guys got like 20 OnlyFans accounts. They ready for her to get an OnlyFans so they can go and sign up for it. Mm-hmm. Mm. All right, let's see.
OnlyFans is the new Backpage, Jaye.
Appreciate that, Ricky. That's what it has become, man. Because what's crazy is that you can message those women on OnlyFans, right? You can message them and tip them money. So you can literally, these women can connect with men who are actually paying them. And those women will sleep with those men. I'll guarantee you. Not all of them, not most of them, but some of them guys going to end up screwing those women. Some of them guys are going to really start to sponsor those women. And they may end up screwing those women. So all you dudes that are okay with your girlfriends or wives having OnlyFans, just know this. She's going to end up screwing one of those men. Oh yeah, Kiki, they do the same thing here. Kiki. I know guys that can't file tax returns because of the child support they owe. There are men who they're getting almost 50% weekly taken out of their pay. If they get paid every week or every 2 weeks, they're getting close to, I say about 30-40%. And that goes to child support. That's why a lot of these guys have to get 2-3 jobs, get hustles. I know guys with multiple jobs, multiple hustles because of how much child support they owe. But again, you have to be careful and not be impregnating different women. I know we all go through phases in life where we just out here in these streets. But as long as you're able to understand down the line and you're not in your 30s and 40s making those mistakes, then cool, you know? Because there are guys who are older and they still out here in these streets sleeping around, having kids out of wedlock. Dude got gray hairs in their beard, still out here making babies. It's crazy.
Salute Jaye. What's good, bruh? Simps allowed these broads to eat off OnlyFans. COVID was breaking them. Their ego was in check for a minute.
Appreciate that, Ill Wills. Yeah, man, the guys are they all because they think they're gonna sleep with these women. These guys literally think if they trick off enough money on OnlyFans, the validation they get, and perhaps they think that because some of them, I ain't gonna lie, there are women on there that are selling themselves. Like they're literally selling themselves. They're going city to city selling themselves. And they're on OnlyFans too. So we do have that element. But you do have these women who are on Instagram who are become OnlyFans on OnlyFans now. These guys, because some of these guys probably do have the gift of gab. We don't know. They're going to end up turning these chicks out through OnlyFans. Because now these guys have a direct access to these women. And these women going to look at every message. It ain't like Instagram where they have no reason to open your message up. On OnlyFans, it's a mental thing. Like, when you invest in a woman, when you take the time, and I'm getting into the mindset of a trick. If you take the time and you give her money, you give praise to her, in that woman's mind, you care about her. And that rapport is going to be built to where it's going to be easier and easier for you to be able to turn that chick out. And that's what ends up happening, man. Some of them chicks are going to get turned out if they haven't already, to where they weren't selling themselves before, but they end up doing so. Because again, like I said, with this COVID, things are a lot more different, you know? That's what's happening. Some of these chicks are gonna get turned out. Your girlfriend or wife, if they on OnlyFans, they might end up getting turned out, man. You know?
Future has a good child support lawyer. Discount cool.
Shot the shot. Yes, he does. All right, let me take a few phone calls. You know, that's the thing, Hattie. The white boys like their, you know, for the most part, they like skinny white chicks. You know, they like chicks who are thin. Now there are white dudes that like chicks that are curvy, I'm assuming, or thick or whatever. But a larger portion of them actually like chicks that are very thin, like supermodel thin. You know. Cool, Brian. My homeboy recently paid $3,000 to smash an OnlyFans chick. Really, Jonathan? I can believe that, bro. I tell you, I can believe that. Shout out to Abby. Appreciate that, Abby. Yo, you live. What's good?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Dudes
Hello?
be caught in their feelings with these OnlyFans girls.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Oh, Jada Black.
Yo, what's
What's
up?
going on, my brother?
Nothing
Good
much,
to hear
man.
from you again. This is James calling again. First and foremost, I enjoy the product that you're putting out on YouTube.
Thank
I
you.
check you out as much as I can.
Okay.
I really like the content. You're doing really good work, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, man.
So, yeah, so I was checking out your live stream, and the topic. Let me start off by saying this: there's a pandemic in America, and I'm not talking about the COVID-19. I'm talking about a pandemic that is doing more harm than the COVID-19. I'm talking about we are living in times where there is a baby mama pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
and America needs to acknowledge it. You understand? As a man, as an American man, we're living in scary times in America.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's very, very, very dangerous, and you're rolling the dice and taking a risk when you marry an American woman or have a child
Mm-hmm.
with an American woman. You're rolling the dice.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because men, the government, society has set it up so that men become very, very vulnerable. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And it's very ironic because in America we talk about equality a lot. Equality, equality, equality. We got the alphabet community rising up talking about equality.
Mm-hmm.
We have women rising up, they want equality. We have Black America rising up, we want equality. We have immigrants rising up, we want equality. However, when we're talking about relations between man and woman through the courts,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of marriage and family matters, family plans for a mother, a child, and a father, it's never equal.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
I believe that it's very what I'm looking for. It's very hypocritical, in this country where everyone, left, right, up and down, is talking about equality, but in through the court's eyes, it's never equal. It's always favored in the woman's side. Always.
Yep.
Whether it's a wife, girlfriend, an ex-girlfriend, a mother, it's always tipped in favor of the mother. You understand?
Yeah.
We're living in scary times, man. And what I predict is what's going to happen is if you follow the trend, what's happening in this country, there's revolutions everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I've
We
spoken
have
that. Yeah.
LGBT alphabet communities rising up. They want rights. We have Hispanics rising up. They want rights. We have women rising up. They want rights. We have Black America rising up. They want rights. They want to be acknowledged. The time is coming, my brother. Mark my words. There is a revolution where you will see protests in the streets from men, fathers, ex-husbands who will also rise up with their fists up in the sky saying, we want equality because we have been taken advantage of, we have been beaten, we have been extorted to the highest extent. You understand?
Yeah.
The time is coming, my brother, so just be patient. Wait and see. There's a revolution coming where men, we're getting sick of not seeing our children. We're getting sick and tired of being extorted in the courts. We're getting sick and tired of paying tremendous, astronomical child support. The day is coming, my brother. We're living in scary times, and it's not right. It's immoral, and it's time for a change.
I definitely agree. I think a lot more men should be out there and really speaking on these things, because a lot of people. There are guys that are scared. They'll say things privately, but they won't do it publicly. But they think that women will turn on them, and I don't think we should fear what women think, as far as, especially if you are a father that is dealing with a crazy baby mother that's coming after you for child support more and more, and you can't see your kids. Definitely need to be out there.
Right. I agree, man. And you know what? It hits especially men at the bottom of the economical ladder, especially minorities. This issue with baby mama drama and ex-wives and separation through the courts, it hits us tremendously because men, at the bottom of the economic ladder, it's very difficult to bounce back. It's very difficult to pick yourself up. You were talking about it earlier about how men, men who are working 3-4 jobs and hustling on the side because their child support, they're behind.
When celebrities take L's, they turn off comments rolling on the floor laughing.
We're living in times when if a man goes through a divorce or he marries the wrong woman or if he has a child and the woman wakes up one morning and she wants to separate, these instances ruins a man's life in an instant. It ruins a man's life in an instant. So, men have become very precautious. And men, we need, it's not just on the women. Men need to understand the circumstances of this country, and we need to make better decisions.
Absolutely, man. All right, man. Right. I appreciate the call, though. All right, thanks for calling in, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not a problem, man.
All right, man.
All right, now.
All right, shout out to the caller with that. The lines is open. Like the stream. What's up, Jolene? I see you. Again, shout out to Shy again. I know some people aren't going to like this, but this conversation need to be had. We sick and tired of you greedy single mothers, man. The world is tired of you. You wonder why your dating life sucks? Because we sick and tired of some of y'all. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
What's up? This and Weezy. I just want to get my perspective.
All right.
And I want to say, respond to the last caller when you were talking about all the revolutions and man is going to be the next. That's already been tried. The MRA tried to do that.
Yeah.
The MRA.
Yeah, I think that was doomed from the start because you remember that was during the time where the men were starting to finally speak up, and the world like a lot of people just weren't ready for that. Like they were trying to shut that down immediately.
But I feel like the MRA tried it and the whole system ignored it. They was on CNN. Nobody gave. I think it's not a part of the agenda, bro. They want women to be, controlling, especially in the black community. These women want to reign over men. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say this because I've been seeing this since I was a kid, and it's always like it's always just irked my soul because I have a sister who she has 3 baby daddies. For 16 years, she took care of one of her baby daddies, would talk down to him, all that, but would never level up like she claimed she needed to do. But then like 2 years ago, and I seen it all go down. You know what I'm saying? She kicked it out, tried to get me involved. I told her I'm not in between that. You know what I'm saying? Kicked them out, all that. And now 2 years later, she's all, oh my God, I wasted 16 years of my life, and now I'm looking for a husband. And sometimes I just want to sit there and tell her, it's too late for you. You're done. And it irks me because they really think that we're going to come back and we're going to save them. I'm not saving none of these hoes, man, for real. And I feel like I see a lot of men out here. I'm talking about men in their 20s, man. I had one old coworker. I told him before he got involved. I said, bro, she has a 6-month-old baby. She approached you because she sees you as a simp and she wants you to help her take care of her child. Now he moved up to Dallas with her. You know what I'm saying? Moved up to Dallas with her and started a whole life with her. And then when they got to their first big argument, he called me. He's like, man, yeah, she was calling me a bitch, this and that. I said, yeah, MJ, that's how she really feel about you.
Wow. Yeah, man. Some people just ain't worth it, man. You can't. I mean, some guys try, man, but I just, sometimes they have to learn on their own, man.
But it's not even good intentions. It's just straight thirstiness, desperation, and it's a lack of confidence, man. But I really don't know at this point what's going to happen with the whole power dynamic, especially in the black community, because, like you said, since the '60s, man. Like I remember when, I used to really do a lot of research and stuff, and I remember when black homes and black families used to really be a thing. That used to really be pushed.
Yeah.
Like now, like since the '60s, man, that's not even a thing anymore. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
I don't know. So
I am so glad Big Sean has not got Jaye Prego.
I don't know. I really don't know because you see a lot of women who are just comfortable with making bad decisions, and then you have a lot of hypocrites like Summer Walker, she's out there pointing out, old girl, and she's right, but it's like you're doing the same thing. You're sleeping with a man who has all these baby daddies. I mean, all these baby mamas. So it's like it's just a whole cycle. I don't know.
That's why I say people are tired, even though they have their own situations going on. I just think that people in general, they see you asking for money that you shouldn't be getting. You shouldn't even be asking for it. Understand, both of y'all made the kid, but at the same time, what you're asking for is stupid. It's making you look bad.
Yeah. Well, man, I'm gonna let you keep. I'm gonna let some other people call in, man. Great show, man. I love to talk to you.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the call, man. All right.
All right.
Appreciate it. All right. Okay. Line is open again. Let's see. You got pregnant, but she lost her baby. Yeah, I know some of y'all may not like what she's saying, but was she lying? You live with Jada Black. What's up?
Jada Black, what's going on, baby?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
All right, man. Love your content, man. This Sir Ism on your line one time.
Cool. Thank you, man. What's going on?
All right. And you're always a fair brother, too, man. You're a fair brother. But I'm going to have to get on some of these players out here about all this crime, about these women, and then they want to say game don't exist. If they would have took some game with them, then they wouldn't have got took for all their money. They would have had some knowledge and foresight. So I don't feel sorry for Future. You know, he shouldn't have been out here raw dogging, going ham and all these women. She should break him for everything he got. You know what I mean? And I know you might not like my view on things, but you know.
No, listen, I do think he's accountable, and I've said it in several videos. He should be accountable for his actions.
Jay is right. It's a civil war between black women.
Exactly, man. So, if these brothers want to be out here slinging iron all over the place, they should get licked for everything they got. A lot of smart guys, they go through one relationship and then the woman do them wrong and they want to throw up their hands. These brothers are trying to get these Ferrari women when they need to get them a Honda Civic. You can't handle that kind of woman, man.
Don't tell some of these guys that now. Don't tell some of them that now.
I got to give it to them raw and direct, Jay. You pretty even on them, man. You players need to be quit whining about these women, man.
Listen, I'm not easy on them out, bro. Do you see, bro? I have people trolling. I have males trolling me every show, so I'm not easy on them at all. They getting their feelings by what I say.
You pretty smooth, Jay. I've been watching from the up in the stands for a while. I've been meaning to call in, man, and every guy's calling in. We're gonna have a revolution, man. Please, ain't nobody fit to march on motherfucking Washington for men that's getting dogged by women. Y'all gotta have y'all some game with y'all, man.
But you know why they won't? But you know why they won't? They won't because a lot of these guys don't want to lose. The women that they are trying to get with. They don't want these women to turn on them. So of course there are going to be guys that aren't going to do that because they don't want to lose the females that's already around them. They don't want to be looked upon as crazy or misogynistic. That's why you may not see something like that.
That's soft shoe game, though, Jay. You got to get the woman that digs you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I come on here and say whatever I want to say because I don't care if I lose people that support what I do. I don't care if I lose, female support, whatever. I just say whatever comes to mind. I don't care nothing about I don't pander to nobody. That's why I have men and women that don't like what I say. But I'm gonna say what I want to say. That's how you brothers should live, man. They too concerned about losing the woman. Once you devalue what's between her legs, I mean, you kind of got the game won, yeah. But you brothers put too much emphasis on what's between her legs, and that's how she got you, man. I think that the devaluing that ain't too much else a woman can really have you in a spell about. But you can't be scared to lose, man. In the game, you're gonna win, you're gonna lose, Jay. And it was good talking to you, brother. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the call, man. All righty. Yeah, man, I'm all about being myself and not going above and beyond to appeal. I don't think we should put anybody on a pedestal except for ourselves. And I made that very clear for years. But everybody has their own ideals. I'm not here to tell people how to live their life, but I am going to give my opinion, whether you agree with it or not. You know? Hey, Nana, pretty much. Yo, you live with Jay the Black. What's happening?
What's up, Jay? This is John from New York here.
What's good, John?
I like this topic that you're bringing up because here's my point. I hate when these single baby mothers, these females, are always taking advantage of the system when it comes to child support and money. I mean, they're getting too greedy, and they're really taking advantage of the system, like the system is on their side.
Yeah.
Really, like this girl, she's really taking advantage of the system because you know why? Because I think the state and the system where she's at, they want her side. So no matter what goes on, I mean, you know, Future, like, he's already doomed. I don't feel sorry for the dude, to be honest. So
yeah,
already got him.
That's why I say people are starting to wise up to what's going on. They're seeing the greed from these women, and you've got a lot of people that are speaking out about it, and they're disagreeing with it, both men and women. You know.
Yeah, because I'm saying like her in her case, like you know, like she got him real good. Like she got him like I don't think there's any hope for him left, to be honest.
Well, I don't think he's had his last child yet. I think there's more in store. I think he's one of these people that think that money can buy him out of situations, especially child support or whatnot. But some people, I mean, I don't think we've heard the last of it. We're going to hear more about this happening.
How old is Future? He's like in his 30s, right?
I think so, yeah. I think he's in the 30s.
By the time he reaches 50s and 60s, he's going to be broke as an old man. I can guarantee you that. I can predict that.
Well, you know, I believe Mike Tyson has said that, you know, he lost a lot of money chasing women, you know, so it can happen.
But Mike Tyson's older now. He's wise up, and he's successful. He learned his lesson. I can give him credit for that. So that's all I gotta say about the situation, and I always support your channel.
All right, cool, John. Well, thanks for that, and I appreciate the call. All right.
All
right, cool. Yo, you live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
So what's up, Jay? This is Black. Man, you know, this is a great topic that you're talking about. And you know what is crazy about women today is I think they realize that one of the things that's undefeated. There's two things that's undefeated: the internet and vagina. And they know, I guess, vagina's undefeated. So I guess they just take it too. Too far because you know the thing about it is they know that at the end of the day, if you mess around and you get her pregnant or you get engaged with her, she's going to be. I mean, as long as if she can get her claws into you, she's gonna get you something out of you, or you're gonna go to jail, or they kind of know that. But the only problem is they don't realize the emotional damage it does to them.
Yeah.
To them, you know, in the moment they think that they're winning, but you know, after after 3 baby daddies, you know you're gonna be emotionally messed up. I mean, is that worth the price? That's what women have to ask themselves, and I don't think a lot of women ask themselves that. They just think that, you know, because they can, you know, they got somebody on the hook, you know, with child support or whatever, that they're winning. But at the end of the day, it does mess up their self-esteem. It messes up them mentally, you know, when they have to go through all that, you know?
Yeah.
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 But I think that. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I've heard that from other women that, you know, when you dealing with a whole bunch of different guys, these women need therapy and they don't get it. They're emotional wrecks. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
But society, you know, the thing about it is the society, I think, has really tricked them. Mm-hmm. You know, because if you go on the internet, you know, you have, you know, some women that wear, like, you know, they're at every corner, they're getting a pat on the back. They're getting a pat on the back from the Simps. They're getting a pat on the back from the bot. They're getting a pat on the back from, you know, just like feminists. You know, they're always getting a pat on the back, you know, for it. So sometimes I think it tricks them into thinking that they're winning.
Yep.
You know, but when they get 40 and they can't figure out why nobody wants to be with them, that's when it really dawns on them.
Yeah.
You know, man.
Yeah, they realize they wasted time, man. But yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you for you know, letting me speak on this platform, man. Appreciate it.
All right, cool, man. Well, thanks for the call, bro.
All right.
All right, man. Let me take another call or two. Yeah, these are very different times, man. Very different times. And a lot of women are being tricked. They have this false sense of there's just a plethora of men out there that's, you know, that once they done been in the streets for years, there's one that's gonna come along and save them. You live with Jada Black. What's going on?
JD, what it don't do, man?
Nothing much, man. What's up?
Oh shit, ain't no telling like Jack told Helen. Hitting up all of that Kelly side, Bay side, you know that Bay life. Man, this is
shout out to the Bay.
Right now, what you on? Yeah, right on, you know, Richmond Cali online. Yeah, man, I'm feeling you right now on that, on this topic right here. It's a lot of them I can name. For instance, I have 2 children right now. One I've never seen, and one was totally turned against me.
Wow.
Women helping each other to keep the children away from the men, and then raise their girls to come up and do the same thing. I've heard women on the bus, on the bus train, up there talking that shit. You know, oh man, your daughter's 17, better go get her to have that baby so she can get that check. God damn, that's low down dirty shame right there. I've seen it all, man, and that's pretty fucked up. To even get the daughters, the little girls do like that, man. How you gonna tell a 12-year-old child, man, you gotta go on, you know, 17, you gotta go on and have this baby. You know, I've seen it all. You know, and then they got a lot of simp dudes just helping them do that shit. I got set up by a dude and 3 chicks.
Well, you know, a lot of these guys,
cold,
they grew up around these women, and they see these women being given things. They expect to have that same lifestyle where they're given things. So they will help them cheat the system and do all manners of other things too, just because of basically how they grew up and who they grew up around.
You ain't lying, man. The dudes will eat them out even when they got a yeast infection. They'll turn around and lie and say, oh, man, it's the room that smell like paint because they just painted. Man, you just ate her out because she got a yeast infection, man. What the hell wrong with you? And turn around and set you up. That's what happened to me, man. Hey, the system is fucked up, and it got the women way more fucked up. You know, call me a queen. Queen? Don't you need to have a king to be a queen? How you queen and you solo? Right. This don't make no sense. This is idiocracy
a single
right
queen.
now. This is a single queen. This is and look what we living at. Kings and queens are on lands, not presidents, not CEOs. This ain't no country. This is a goddamn corporation. And I'm a queen. Yeah, I'm a queen. I'm looking for me a king. I got my queen. I'm a queen. This is crazy. Now, some of this shit I'm saying on experience, and a lot of the other shit I'm saying is based on what I'm hearing other guys go through. It's women that'll tell you this type of shit. You know what I mean? That's dirty, man. It's what's the white word I'm looking for? This is flabbergasting. This shit is wild.
Yeah.
Man, beat upside the head with my grandmama's skillet. You know, but brother, I ain't gonna take your time, but this is a dope topic now, yo.
Cool.
Your channel was really dope, though. You be spitting that shit, though.
Thank
I'm gonna let you go. It's time to swallow some spit and spit some shit. Peace.
All right, man. Cool, man. Thanks for the call, bro. Shout out to him. Some quotables. A single queen with no king. Well, they be trying to make their sons queens, but make their sons kings. You got the Tylers dressed up like the men they like to date, and they want to call them kings. That's what's going on out here with some of these women, man. That mental illness is crazy. Yo, you live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
Yo, what's going on, bro? Shouts out to Jay, man. This your boy, Absalom Pianki, a.k.a. Dakota Springs.
Caller made a good point about a pat on the back.
718,
The
also
spoiled
the
kid growing up always
Cool.
hits the wall of life at 90 miles per hour.
As usual.
Thanks, man.
Always on the money.
Appreciate it.
For sure. You always on the money. I mean, yeah, man, the world is tired of these greedy single baby mamas, man, basically, you know, and just single women in general with these high demands, you know.
Yeah.
It's very, like, the argument is like it's old right now, you know, it's dying out. And with this new thing going on with the new economy or the collapse of the economy, however people want to, phrase it, I mean, I think it's time for a change, you know. So, you know, we have to see what's about to come, but we know it's not going to be pretty.
No, it's not.
You know, we know it's not going to be pretty. So that's my 2 cents right there. Great topic, man, as usual. Like I said, much respect to you. Keep doing your thing. Don't let the haters deter you from, you know.
Nah, they can't. Work. They can't, man. But I appreciate it, Absalom, for the call. All right.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Cool, man. Yeah. The haters are some of the biggest fans because they watch anyway. They just can't. They can't turn away. They can't let go. They got to hear my voice. They got to know I'm saying something. They want to hear what I'm saying. You know, they're some of the biggest supporters. Some of the big supporters. But make sure that y'all have liked the live stream, because y'all know some people gonna come thumbs it down because they're hurt. They're in their emotions and feelings for no reason. I mean, y'all get to hear from me. You get to hear from the callers. You get to grow your own perspective. You should be able to accept that people have different opinions than you. You know. You live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
Yeah, it's your boy Chris out of downtown, man. I'm trying to get on for a minute, man.
What's good, Chris?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. I just called up, chime in to give my comments.
All right.
You know, I think the real problem is all this simping that's going on out here, man. All these dudes act like they ain't never even seen no trim or smelled no trim before. Like, every time they see it, man. Like, the other day, I was with my guys, man. This new group I'm putting together and shit. You know, we just cooling, battling with.
Yeah.
The chick roll up. A chick roll up, man, they get to stepping on each other's toes and all kind of crazy stuff. And I'm like, man, she probably ain't going to give us no cutting no way. So I'm just real cool about it, man. And so she drove off and so I had to chastise. I'm like, man, look, this is your boy. We together like all the time. I'm like, man, don't be stepping on your boy's toes just because some chick come around. We still fail.
But
don't act like people.
You know what's crazy, Chris? I see dudes turn up when women are around, man. They just turn up. They quiet. Yeah. They see a female come around, they want to turn up, puff their chests out.
Yeah.
You know, talk crazy when they know they ain't got that type of energy ain't them, but they want to do it because a female's around. You know.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. And I appreciate what you do, man. And you try to give them the game, man. But you know, I don't know why. I don't know why these dudes just every time the chick come through, it's just like they ain't never seen the chick before, and they willing to step on everybody's toes to get to her, and she ain't even fooling with them no way. And if she do fool with them, it's a trap to where she gonna get all their money. Leave them in jail or homeless. Yeah, man. But I appreciate you taking my call, man. And I'm gonna hang up and keep listening, man. Keep up the good work.
All right, cool, Chris. Well, thanks for the call, man.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, shout out to Chris to call. All right. I think that's it for the calls, man. But shout out to everybody, regardless, that's here. You know. Also, I want to say this too. In the early day streams that I plan on doing, I'm thinking about doing them on Twitch. I'm thinking about doing Twitch. So if you have a Twitch account, go over there and subscribe to me, Jada Black. I haven't streamed over there in a while, but when I did, the time or two when I did like streaming over there. I haven't been over there in a while, but I'm thinking about if I do earlier streams, it'll be over there. And I'll just put some clips from over there onto YouTube. That's what I'm thinking about doing. You know, just something to expand a little bit. And yeah, but as I told you, I was already planning to do that. But nonetheless, it was a good live stream. Hopefully y'all had a good time listening to me and the callers. All right, let's see. Shout out to Sandy Beach. This one has the name of the game.
Skills discipline has to be the name of the game. Beauty is so common but no conscience. 53K per year. Create generational wealth.
Yeah, it was actually 53,000 a month. So you tally that up, 6 figures a year. Close to, could be 7 figures a year. Who knows? Shout out to Enlightened Hunter for all good work you've been doing. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, Enlightened Hunter. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support, man. Salute to all my red-pilled people out there.
For all good work you've been doing.
Thanks, man. Hey, you didn't take me, fam. What do you mean, real beautiness? What do you mean? What's good, K. Nicole? Yeah, K. Nicole, yeah, so I would say if you have a Twitch, I'm pretty sure most of you may do, follow me over there. Just in case. You know. What's good, Amaja? Yeah, you a little late, Amaja. Listen, if you call in real quick, might make up for it. Call in real quick, they might make up for it. But yeah, man, shout out to the fam. I want y'all to know that as long as y'all continue to support me, I will continue to make as much content as y'all want me to make, man. Don't do it, Jay. It's that feelings BS again. What are you talking about, ACH? Oh, trust me, K. Nicole, I don't. That's why I do the podcast on Anchor. You can also listen to it on iTunes and Spotify, all those platforms. So, yeah, I don't like to be in just one place. I got my own website, JDB-Media.net. I have content on there as well that I haven't put on YouTube. I honestly, I knew this 3 years ago. Not to put everything on YouTube. You know? I knew not to put everything on YouTube. Thank you, Troy. Jay, what advice would you give a woman for? I would tell that woman to settle down, not have no more kids, one, get her life together, and figure out what she wants. You know, figure out what you want. But you need to get out those streets immediately. Okay, you got 4 kids to take care of. But some women ain't going to listen. They think they got 4 kids. They still look good. They can be in these streets. Well, all you're going to be is a side piece and a jump off. No one's going to take you seriously. You know, you're going to be the fallback chick for one of your baby's fathers when he ain't got nobody or need a place to stay. Real beauty, you can call in. haven't shut down the lines completely yet. The line's still open. I've had nothing but male callers, so if any, it should have been ladies calling in. It should have been a plethora of you ladies calling in. Yo, what's up? You there?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, hey, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah. So I'm real beautiness. I just wanted to say something about all this awful mess from a female perspective because, you know, I like your show and I'm one of the people. I don't get to watch. I don't get to listen as often as I would like because, you know, I have a husband, I have a family, I have kids,
I understand.
School is starting back. But, you know, I really enjoy pretty much, like, I don't agree with nobody 100%, but like 95, 96, 97% of the stuff you say, I can't even argue with it. And part of the problem is this stuff with men, they need, like, you need some decent women. Like, what we try to do in our family is we try to vet the women that, like, our male relatives bring home. And we try to tell them, like, we see, like, no, this is an awful, awful woman. You need to, I know she looked good and all that, and she the fine. No, like, we talked to her and we took her off to the side, and she ain't about nothing.
Right.
And so we try to do that, and we need more of that. But then, see, some men don't have nothing but trash women in their family.
Well, that's
so then
true.
You don't have no decent women to go to. So we have to have, what men need is like women that's platonic in their family. It would be best if they're in their family. To advise them, like, bring the girls by, bring the women by, and to just be honest with them, because this is your brother or your cousin or your uncle, and tell them, just let them know, like, she's not decent, she's not going to do nothing but bring you grief.
Right.
And, you know, they can choose to listen, or they could choose not to listen. That's the best you could do. And I have, like, sons and I have a daughter. And I think it behooves all of us, men and women, we have to get on top of this war between men and women. It has to stop. If we can't fix it in this generation, maybe if all the men, if you have female relatives, try and get on them about stuff. I'm not saying that they're going to listen, but we've got to try, because everything isn't even about if we're going to be in relationships or have sex and love and all of that. We have to come to some sort of middle ground as men and women. It can't go on like this, and in particular, black men and women. We know if America has a cold, then we going to die from pneumonia. We already know that. So everything hits us that much harder. So, you know, we have to try and do some stuff like that. Then I wanted to share 2 stories with you, if I could, real quick.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So my nephew has a friend that he grew up with since 2nd grade. His friend, his wife, cool guy, you know, nerdy, not unlike my nephew. So he meets this Asian girl when he grows up, and she seems to be cool and nerdy too. So they end up having a child together. This woman, people in my family, his family, we've all had to go down there about stuff. They have a child together. What hasn't she done to him? She took their child and went to China and Southeast Asia to go whoring.
Wow.
Took their child out of school to go do that.
Wow.
He was living in this place, in this in this nice neighborhood. She went there and kept breaking out the windows and throwing trash outside of his place until they put him out of there. His father went on and worried himself into an early grave.
Wow.
Trying to do everything. By us knowing them for so long, we tried to help. He's had multiple restraining orders against him. But then, see, she shows up as the little Chinese, you know, model of everything perfect Asian. And
the mask.
It's just horrible. And every time he goes to get his daughter from her, she never has anything nice to say. There's your dad. He ain't nothing but some old white trash shit that ain't good for nothing. Just horrible. Yeah, his people go taking over the whole world. Try to run something now. And it's just like, this guy, he is just the sweetest, you know, the nicest person. Yeah. He doesn't deserve any of that.
I'm telling you,
away what he did.
It be those guys. Women know how to pick them. If they're looking for somebody to be their punching bag, somebody to, live off of, they know how to portray themselves in order to get that guy. But as soon as they get that guy and get what they want, the mask comes off. So
that's what happened. Exactly. As soon as she had that baby, super bitch came out. You wouldn't have believed it. She's like baby mama drama times 100,000. Then I know this black guy that had a baby with this white girl. And it's not just interracial couples, it's all across the board, but I'm just mentioning the race of the people. And she's done had this poor man, he was the nicest guy, We tried to tell him when he met her. He didn't listen. So we did try and tell him. What hasn't she done to him? He's been in jail. He had a business he was running with his father. She caused him to lose the business. She's caused him to lose houses, jobs, everything. He's been to jail. Just the nicest guy. And he finally got away from her and was able to put a little piece of a semblance of a life back together. She goes over there for a bunch of women and has his new girlfriend jumped on. Because, she can't be satisfied that he was able to have happiness. And then, a new woman, she don't want to put up with that. Just like you shouldn't be forced to put up with baggage from an awful woman.
Yeah, they do that. They be trying to run the new girl off and they want to control that guy.
Halfway decent or nice. Now you want to, but you wasn't happy with him. You did everything to make his life miserable. And like I said, it has to stop somewhere. So I would just advise them that if you got some decent women in your family, try to find some, I don't know, and get them to try and vet some of these women, and maybe that'll help.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for the call, Real Beauty. Okay. And I appreciate you sharing the stories.
Like
all right?
I said, I like your show, and keep doing what you're doing, and I'll try and listen in between all the family madness I got going on.
All right. Well, cool. Thanks. All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Shout out to her, man. Man, them stories. That's something that I can tell you that I've heard some similar things from guys over the years from YouTube, especially when I first came onto YouTube. A lot of guys had a lot of awful stories and horror stories about the women that they dealt with. And we see why a lot of men, their mindset is changing. They're thirsting for knowledge. They want different. And the one thing I would advise a lot of y'all, don't look at the dating aspect when it comes to women. Look at the lifestyle aspect of you as a man first and what you want before you go out here seeking a woman. I know that some of you are eager to go and listen to dating coaches and what they have to tell you, but I would tell you this. Your life should be built around what you believe in as a man. Your values, how you feel, your happiness before anything else. That's the number one thing I would definitely tell you. Don't let your life revolve around women. Shout out to Vern85. All right, people, that's it for me. I appreciate y'all tuning in and calling in. All right. Shout out to everybody that donated through Super Chat, supported the show, the callers. Again, make sure y'all go and see the video I produced earlier today. Y'all go and check that. Make sure y'all go and like that video. If you watched it already, make sure you liked it. Here's my email. You can send me topics to do videos on or live streams on. All right. And yeah, man, I hope y'all take care. Have a very good weekend. Enjoy yourself. I know that the movie theaters are opening back up. They have where I'm at. So that's where I'm going to be tomorrow. I'm going to go see Tenet. And I'm going to live life normally. I'm not going to be curled up in my house with a mask on, wearing gloves. I'm going to live my life. And I think that's what all of us should do, especially if you are a man. Definitely live your life out here. They want you to be controlled. They want you to be defeated and conquered. None of that should ever be going on with any of y'all. All right. All right, people. I'll see y'all on the next one. You have a very good weekend until the next one. All right.